Intelligent reactors light the way at night, bringing love to shadows, making everything right. One more chance to lift the fragile high. With open hearts we touch the sky. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. In the community we spread the vibe, with kindness and love on every side. Vulnerable hearts will defend and protect, connecting the dots with respect. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. Our song a beacon in the troubled times, guiding souls with melodies and rhymes. Hand in hand we join the dance, giving everyone a second chance. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. Unity we'll see this through. In unity we'll see this through.
Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? Can somebody say something? Am I loud and clear? Cool. Let's just without the lights. Okay, loud and clear. Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm still yet to have people on board. So okay. Yep, loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. My lighting. This is too bright. Ooh. Trying to get the lights on. And that's where we are now. Steve. Welcome, 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 my brother. Welcome to the show. Is the lighting okay? I sit back or I sit wow. Let's see how it goes today. It looks like the traffic is high today. Lots of people out there, with lots of new contents coming out. So we wait a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind. Or can I play something to keep you guys busy?
Intelligent reactors light the way at night, bringing love to shadows, making everything right. One more chance to lift the fragile high. With open hearts we touch the sky. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. In the community we spread the vibe, with kindness and love on every side. Vulnerable hearts will defend and protect, connecting the dots with respect. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. Our song a beacon in the troubled times, guiding souls with melodies and rhymes. Hand in hand we join the dance, giving everyone a second chance. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. Unity we'll see this through. In unity we'll see this through.
Wow. My notification. My notification. Yeah, I'm just gonna click on. Okay. I,
Intelligent reactors light the way at night, bringing love to shadows, making everything right. One more chance to lift the fragile high. With open hearts we touch the sky. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. In the community we spread the vibe, with kindness and love on every side. Vulnerable hearts will defend and protect, connecting the dots with respect. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. Our song a beacon in the troubled times, guiding souls with melodies and rhymes. Hand in hand we join the dance, giving everyone a second chance. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. Unity we'll see this through. In unity we'll see this through.
We'll dive into some exciting opportunities on the Prism mainnet web app, where you can instantly move your delegated atom to Prism on our liquid staking page. On the maturities page,
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me. Hello. Please say yes if my mic is clear today. I don't want to have something too low for this show. Thank you, guys. Meanwhile, thank you, everyone, for joining the show. The General, I can see you. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Finley Goat, welcome to the show. And I also can see Steve E. Hello. Welcome, Steve. Thank you for being here with me always. And Angela, thank you very much for joining the show. I also see Ifoma. Hey, my big brother. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Welcome. Thanks a lot. And here we go. Well, we're back now to a new reaction. And it's all about the same shenanigans that we have also been used to, just some new updates, and that's it. So we're not going to waste too long today. And welcome back to my channel. Victoria is my name. And this is the Vicoril_space. Thank you all. Melanie Nyaboke. Nyaboke, I can see you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having time, to come while at work. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, guys, today, who again on the board? Okay, Steve. Yeah, Steve, you were out. Now you're back. Thank you. I can see you back. So, today, let's get started. And we have two people here. Jackie Cameron. Oh, thank you very much for joining the show. You're welcome. Welcome on board. So, today we have CONDAD and Mr. KOHERA, as the title suggested. Well, he's just sent him a final, and he's just been able to tell him your job is done, and the contract it's terminated. And from there, we go over to a Christmas list, which is the usual way of showing things that are just a bit not too safe for the black race. I think that's where he derives most of his followers, his subscribers. He's been able to build a network of followers at the back of the black race. So let's put it that way. But today we start with Mr. KOHERA Sr., the biological father of MARWA, of I Am MARWA. So he's back again, and he's just had this new video on, and he's been able to, because he felt attacked by some two guys, and he said he wants them to go back to the root of the whole story to be able to find out exactly how it all started and how far it has come up to this moment. So I just feel I should share it with you guys, and the receipt, sorry, I'm just going to play on his own video because his own content, because I think the base is mine all on everything. It was just all about this scenario of what that really happened and all that, because probably all these years he's not been able to really come out. Probably he still suffer from the pain. Hello, M. Carol, welcome to the house. I can see you. Thank you, my queen, for showing up. So he's just trying to, you know, bring back the story from the beginning and onward up to the point where it is today. But most what I have seen here is that what he said when he referred himself as a lame man was that probably with his medical condition in which he suffered from polio from childhood, so the legs were not good enough in moving around. So whoever knows a little bit about polio will really understand what he meant, that he was a lame man, a weak man. So to engage somebody like that with a wild person like a CONDAD, it would have been almost impossible. I think probably he would have first gone onto the legs to make sure he crushes the leg, and he will never wake up to ask him about his wife or his son. So I think by his own meaning, interpretation of that lame man, that is what he means. That, you know, because they still have that problem that he suffered from early childhood from the polio, which affects the legs and the movement. So not in a good condition to fight with somebody like a CONDAD, a machete man, in which we all know who he is, how crude, you know, how cruel he can be. So I think probably that's way better. Today, he's been able to come up with a brand new video, and it has to do with, you know, it's like drawing back somebody's attention because he felt attacked, that the person should look back, that this was the scenario. We have heard him said that, but he added a little more things, you know, a little more things to what he didn't add before. But I think even with this is still not the conclusive part of it. There's still a lot to this story between the two of them. So that's what I see. M. Carol said con mom ran away from a lame man. Yeah, that's true, from a lame man, you know, and the other one was very energetic, huge, tall, in order, you know, and could also bring down KOHERA in a second with his lame legs, weak legs that he suffered from polio. I mean, just one little kick and the two legs are even broken for life. So probably Mr. KOHERA's father, that's the grandfather of I Am MARWA, you know, warned the son, hey, you better stay clear, you are not in good form. And this is a healthy, a young man, a healthy, a crazy guy that it's up to everything. So, and what probably, yeah, for cucumber too. We shouldn't even underrate that. Probably the other cucumber was better than one, but then, how do we know? Who tested it will know what she tested. Probably one day she could be able to give her own part of the story. Antoinette, I can see you in the house. Welcome to the house. Thank you very much. She ran away from household work. Probably not only the household work. It could have been cucumber could have also contributed. You know, they said when you want to eat cucumber, you eat the best cucumber. So probably that could have been also, you know, the sweeping point, you know, that swept her off her feet and here to go, and she moved, she kicked. So I'm going to play a little bit of this, and let's see how it goes of what Mr. KOHERA said about him. He's and
we were working together. Let me give you an assignment. I want you as a person, because you feel bitter for Mr. of mine. You feel bitter when I talk about him. Go to him personally, or go to his home area. That is Nyamaya. Nyamaya is bordering actually Ogweti. Down here, you from Ogweti, from Kehancha, you go to Ogweti, Ogweti, you go to Nyamaya. That is the area where my partner comes from. Now, let me give you a brief history. During 1980s, in the middle of 1980s, that is 84, 85, up to 1990, there was a total shortage of teachers in Korea as a whole. So by then, I think I cannot recall the minister, but the minister, if it is not Onyonka, I don't know who was there, who was a minister for education. So he deployed so many kids, young men to Korea to come and cut the shortage of teachers here.
Oh my God, what's this?
In my area, by then I had come out of college.
Oh dear.
Because I came out of college in 1984. So I had come. So I met so many young men from Kisi, whom we were deployed together and we were working together. I can recall such people like Mr. Cage, who was called Kenya. We used to call him Kenya. I can recall Mr. Oirere. I can recall Mr. Kibungo, who was a mathematician. I can recall Mr. Mika Ogakia. And I can recall Mr. Moffat Ondari. Those were my colleagues whom we worked with all those years. Now, so it went. All these gentlemen lived in Korea peacefully. They taught the children of Korea, and later on, they retired. They went back to Kisi. When their children had completed school, when their children are in universities, with an exception of Mr. Ondari, who now had snatched my wife in around 1989, 88, 89. That is when he took my wife, whom I had married, with my son, and ran away with that son. So that I have narrated how my father actually restrained the kind of violence. And that is why I am now trying to explain to you, because so many people do ask, where were you? Where have you been? Why now? So those are the reasons. So Mr. Moji, I'm sending you now. Go back to Nyamaya. Tell your people to come for their son. It is now time that this gentleman should go back to his people. Because, for one, if Mr. Moji, you come to Korea, you get here a very beautiful girl for marriage. You see, okay, this one suits me. Let me marry this young lady. Where are you supposed to take that young lady? Culturally, I think the Kisi and the Korean cultures are the same. What they normally do is that if you fall in love, you go invite your parents, they come see the home, they negotiate, they take. And even if you decide to elope that girl, she will not again convince you to build at her father's land again, at her home ground. You marry and take away. You marry and take that young lady to your home. Why didn't Mr. Partner do that? Why did he accept to be conned and the lady convinced him to construct a home here. And in fact, it is, let me tell you that it is not him who constructed. It is the lady who was taking loans. And now, Mr. Moche, I'm giving you a story so that you can act. After all those years, this gentleman, that is around 1988 to 1989, 1990, this so-called partner of mine has never stepped a foot at his home at Nyamaya. The rest of the gentlemen up to now we are talking, they are their children have finished universities, they are comfortable, they have retired, we have. But this man decided to remain here. Now, who is the husband? Who married who? There is a book called a concubine. I don't know, a concubine is a term used in women. I do not know a man who is a concubine. I don't know in English who, because this is a person who has been married and refrained from getting out of going back to see his people. Let me ask the people of Nyabohanse, since these people came there, have you ever seen their relatives? Have you ever seen the father, the mother, the cousin, and the kisses actually love one another? Have you ever seen the cousins and whatever coming down there? And if not, why? And again, Mr. Moche, go and find out. I'm sending you because you confronted me and I'm giving you facts and I want you to disapprove me. Go and find out if this gentleman had a wife. And if at all he had, where is that wife? And if at all he had, where are the children at Nyamaya? Why? And is Esther aware that this guy had a wife? Because he had a very young nurse, a lady newly married, and before this man was deployed here, and after stepping here, he never went back to see that young lady. He had decided with her 2 sons. And then when he came here, he just forgot about the sons and about the wife. The wife was a nurse.
So guys, this is the latest outburst, you know. So that's why I keep saying there's still more to this story, but in pieces, they're still coming back. They're still coming back, you know. Something will have to keep driving Mr. KOHERA into, you know, some small pieces of revelations, because right now he felt Mr. Omaye also, you know, dead him. So now he said, I'm giving you like an assignment. Go to this guy's village and find out more. So we can see exactly what it is. So CONDAD, it's another clown. For 40 years, you haven't been to your village and you left behind 2 sons just to extract somebody's wife. And from his revelations here is that Con Mom took a loan for the house even. So it's not that he even contributed for the house. She took a loan. So she's been paying from her because she's the only one that has an official job, you know? And with her job, she can take a loan. So part of that loan has helped them to build what they have today, plus whatever Marwa would have added for them too, maybe a little bit from there. So a lot of small, you know, secrets are really popping up here. And how the wife died. The wife is the nurse. She died 4 years ago, but his children, the 2 boys, are roaming there. If he never loved his own biological sons, 2 sons, how can he love Marwa? How can he be there for Marwa? So it's really something to really think about, you know, because I just saw this. I said, hell, how can this be possible? This is another revelation. And now Mr. Mr. KOHERA said, his name is Moffat Ondare. So Moffat Ondare, that's his real name. He said, now you have finished your job, you are fired. Your job has been terminated. So indirectly saying, okay, hand over my son to me. I want my son back now. Go and look for your own 2 sons who are there idling out, who are in your need, who needs you, and hand over my own son. Your job is done. That is the conclusion. Hello, guys. Informer, you're here. Okay, I've said hello. Lilipad, welcome to the show. Intro. Hello. Thank you for joining the chat. Thank you very much. Let me see. Who else haven't I said hello to here? Okay, Steve, yeah, I did. AM Carol, I did. So, guys, Sony Adventures, thank you very much for joining the show. Thank you. So, Conmom paid dowry to marry Ondari, aka Pastor Machete. Yeah, she's been the one doing everything. She took loan for the house because Ondari doesn't have a fixed job that can enable him take a loan. So she took a loan. Then Marwa added part of the money and a little bit from a D, when they were furnishing the house. So Mr. Ondari is just living like a tenant. It's just like he said, concubine. That's exactly what KOHERA is trying to say. Who is the concubine here? Because this is the story of concubines. Is it the concubine or is the lady the concubine? We don't really know. Hello, Robin Millet. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. And Vimuelu, you're welcome. Thank you for joining the show. So this is a lot is going to come out from this story. This is just the beginning because now he felt attacked. So he's directing them, go to the source of this problem. Just go to the source, go to their village and ask questions and confirm if I am wrong or if you are right in, the attack that you're attacking me. So I think he's been holding back a lot of things and a lot of more things will still come out about this, the crazy Machete man. All because of Conmom. Probably Mr. Machete's cucumber was better than Mr. KOHERA. Let's be frank. Could have been so. And Mr. KOHERA is a lame man with his leg in which he has problem through polio. So with that, Mr. KOHERA stand no chance to have fight with Machete man. And that's what he's saying, that the father warned him not to go into this violence with somebody that is already in that mood, because it would have been extremely difficult to get out of it. He would have broken his leg that was already not too good because of polio. And he refers to himself as a lame man. I can understand his pain, yeah, because I am sick, and that is why you are trying to take advantage of me to deal with me. But apart from that, the con mom herself probably never really loved Mr. KOHERA. She never loved Mr. KOHERA, because if she had real love for Mr. KOHERA, no matter, even if it was a prince of England that would have come out for her, she could have said no. But anyway, she was used to it. After all, she had Winnie's father before meeting Mr. KOHERA. So she's used to. And I'm surprised that she hasn't changed the Machete man. Probably the cucumber is so good. You guys shouldn't laugh. You guys shouldn't laugh. Probably it was the best among the best that she's seen. And each time she tries to, put her eye outside, and the Machete will try to break her arms or hurt her or do something bad to her. Vicky, go and make the cows after work. Yeah, everything in combination, everything piled up. So these are, things that has been boiling. But I mean, we could imagine something boiling into Mr. KOHERA and the lame man with no choice, with no chance to fight. How do you fight? Who are you fighting for? With a Machete man? A man that is ready to fight even a woman, to break a woman's arm? No way. You don't even stand a chance. With one leg or two legs like that, in that situation. And the Machete man himself, was he a good guy? Why would you abandon your wife and two kids too? 2 kids. And run away from that place for 40 years. 40 years. We were even talking that she even saying that she even had a sister. Even the sister she couldn't go back to see for 40 years. And what about the 2 kids? Now we have knowledge that they had 2 kids. Yeah, it was rumored before, but now from the source, this is the source, because Mr. KOHERA is telling Mr. Omage, said, go there and do your finding before you start accusing me. Go there. This is the name of the village. Go there and ask questions. And probably from there, the 2 sons will come out and they'll ask them questions and they'll say it. So if he never loved the sons, how could he have loved Marwa? talk less of loving Marwa's son, Maisha. And Maisha is in trouble. We have to call him to order. We have to beg. We have to beg Marwa. Change the name, because in case something happened to you, that boy is in danger with Mr. Machete and Lady J. Because Lady J will claim, this is my brother's house. Who are you? All their eyes will be on that villa. Rocio will be kicked out. Maisha will be kicked out. Maisha, we don't know you. Go back to Argentina. Go back to where you come from. We don't know you. If we don't pray, something should happen. If something were to happen to Kenge, it's still Ondara's name and not KOHERA. And from the picture of Maisha, Maisha looks very much like Mr. KOHERA, the head, the round. I was looking at it today. I looked and looked. I said, oh my God, they have a close resemblance. You know, the head is just that. Whereas a CONDAD, the head is a wider. It's like an open book. Let's call it that way. Lilipad, what did you say? Oh my God. A lot has happened this weekend. Lilipad, well, now the con man that is in the public eye now. He knows YouTube watching him. Of course, YouTube is watching him, but does he really, CONDAD, does he really watch YouTube? It looks like the sort of person that don't even have time for that, probably just from what a Lady J feeds him, or the children feeds him, and that's what he watches. It's a con mom that is interested in YouTube. So she has passion for everything, all the cucumbers, she has passion for all the visitors and all that. Just name it, YouTube, everything good life. River bathing, everything show up at that age. So you can imagine when she was young, she was there for everybody. Yeah. Once you're good enough, probably you have a good cucumber and that's it. So that's why exactly what is happening here. I don't know if I have to play the other part, but I think we have all seen, because he has drawn the conclusion that he has finished his job and now his job has been terminated. It's giving that order to the CONDAD, you know, KOHERA is giving that order to CONDAD. Yeah, your job has been terminated. You have finished. No, you are now fired. So it's like, go back to your family, to your children, and hand over my son to me. And now I want my son, because you couldn't be that father, that good father, and yet you forgot about your two biological sons in Nyamare. Nyama. What is the name of that village? Because I wrote it down. Nyama. I wrote it down somewhere. Nyamaya. So you should go back on that. If you're watching, go back and look for your two sons and return Marwa to the father. The father wants Marwa. At the end of the day, even for us talking, we don't even know. But at the end of the day, when the two reconcile, blood is thicker than water. Marwa never really come out to say Mr. KOHERA is not his father. Never. It just said it's a family problem that will be sorted out. So we never know. One day he can go back to the father. Blood is thicker than water. So probably has his reason, because he'd already been carrying on with that name on there in all his passport, in all his papers, everything, bank, and all that stuff. So to change it now to could be a little bit of something backward to his paperwork in Argentina and all that, giving the child another name, changing it right at this moment. He could have changed that name right from in Kenya. He could have just done that, and they could have still attached it to his passport that he's been using, and issue him a new one. They attach it to him so that when he goes for other countries for visas, they can always, honor him. Then with that coming to Argentina, and I could have been able to use the new name now for the son, but to continue that name that is not his own, no bloodline, and bringing a child, a small child like Maisha, to come and inherit this kind of a situation problem. It's a hell. Kaven, I can see you. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. And Angela, thank you. Welcome to the house. Thank you. So this is exactly where we are today. It's mind-boggling, but the story, reaction must continue. Mara will eventually go to his ancestral home. Watch this space. That is true. I believe so, Kaven. He will come to see things clearly when he grows up, because right now he's still like a baby. You have baby Maisha 1, you have baby Maisha 2. So probably Marwa is baby Maisha too, because a young boy will grow up probably to teach him a lesson, to tell him, Pap, we have to go back to your biological lineage. This is not ours. Was this guy so good to you as a father? Where was he when you lost one eye? Was this the same man that I'm told tie your legs up to the ceiling and drop your head down overnight? You stay like that overnight. No human, no child in a civilized world today. There's no way Prince Maisha will grow up to hear that and want anything to do with Machete Man family. There's no way. He will even want to cut off from Lady J, Con Mom, the D. He will run. That a human being could have been tied up and the legs and the head and the hands dropped down as a child overnight. That is ours. Probably with beating too, hitting him too. He's even lucky to have survived, because he could have also had a brain damage too. He could have also had brain damage too, because all the blood could have been tilting down. It's something sometimes when I think about it, my God, I'm so frightened and shaken. So Maisha cannot go through this. Maisha should be saved. That is all I have to say about this situation. But all the same, whenever he's ready to hit back, to go back to his parents, to go back to his biological father, we'll be here and we will, thank him for being able to take that decision. It's a difficult part, but he has to take it. He has to sever that tie. Yeah, you can be friends, you can help them, but now I want to go back to where I belong, and that's it, because of my son. So that's it. And Angela said, I felt it because he seemed like he has many wives. Yes, it's possible. Apart from that one that he left before picking up a con mom, probably he has outside wives too around Yabo Hans. I think we've heard some stories, some common stories like that, which can be true. It's possible. There are many, not just one. There are many, not just one. Kevin said, Machete dad did not enter a relationship with a con mom without having children of his own. Remember, he met her with children from different men. You have to understand Kisi culture, yes. So it's like two of them. I have two already with my wife, 2 boys, and you two, you have 2 here already. One with one father, another one with another father. That is 2. So his own was even probably with only the first wife, the 2 boys. Then this one had 2 children from 2 different men. But even with them, he wasn't scared to come in as the third man. My God. Hey, Hamida, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. And he just didn't bother. He just wanted to have her. So what a lucky woman. She chooses them well. She chooses them well at any time, just what he wants, and she gets what she wants, she gets. So Lilipad said that village bully con man that broke those 3 kids. They're all mentally disturbed. Yeah, that's true. That's true. One human that can destroy a whole generation, a whole family. This is the traces of people like, it has no feeling, no human feeling, no human sympathy. If you have feeling, human sympathy, you come here, you stay here for so many years, you abandon, even if you abandon the woman, what about the kids? You just abandon them. Then how can you love these ones? It's not possible. How can you say you love Marwa? Anyway, to say you love him, it showed on how he tied his leg up and dropped his head. Probably the children there, they are even saved from it. Probably could have done the same thing with the children in his village. So they are even saved to have stayed away from him. But they are there doing nothing, according to Kohera. He said, as a guy, go there and ask questions so that you can prove me right or wrong. So Vumelu said that he might grow up and become ignorant like his father, Kenge. After all, most of his life, he will be in Argentina because of free education and health service benefits. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But nowadays, technology, children, people are, expanding in technologies. Most things that we didn't know before, most of the children now, they go into the internet, everything, Google, you find out everything. Google, you find out everything. And mind you, Kenge, as a YouTuber, YouTube never forgets his story. You have good, his own positive reaction. You have the negative, let's call it ourselves the intelligent reactors and intelligent keyboard reactors too. That brings a lot of insight into things that doesn't balance with the part Kenge is portraying. The part he's portraying is not really on the good part. And though there's so many blind people that keep following him like that, because most of them too, they don't even watch what he called negative, which is intelligent reactor site, because he will tell them, don't go there, don't watch them. So some of them, they just hate that name. Oh, the negative, we don't watch. So they don't even watch. So with that, they don't even have the knowledge of exactly how he is brainwashing them, using their brain. So this is the problem. But his own child, living in a modern world, he will find out sooner or later. He will find out, even at 5 years, 10 years, 5, 10 years. Don't you see kids in Europe now? You're doing something with them, they tell you, Mama, wait, let me Google. Mama, go to Google, let me Google. And they'll come back and tell you, oh, Mama, you're lying. This is it. Look at what Google says here. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. So, Kevin said, Angela, do you see how Naso interacts with his stepson, with Miss Flair? Is how a Machete dad interact with D. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We see a lot of things are really happening there, and you just sometimes you just wonder what is really going on in this place. Lilipad said, poor Mora only grew up with a t-shirt and a plate of ugali. Yes, plates of ugali from morning till night. There was nothing like a good breakfast or what have you. Just nothing like that. And when they can get that, and you can imagine him and Uncle Mo were confined to sleep with the cow and the goat that they had. They were sleeping in the same room with the cow. He once said that. Then D had a separate room there. Lady J had another one with the parents, while Mora and Uncle Mo slept with the cow. So a lot, Mora went through a lot from from Machete Man. He forced two of them to sleep. So they sleep like animals. They're used to sleeping like animals. And they behave too like animals too. Sorry to say that. They behave too like, they don't behave well too. Oh, the champ is here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So that's exactly what is happening. Man, now time up to surrender. KOHERA has given him the ultimatum. You've done your own. Now your job is done. So he should give up, return Marwa to the father, and go back and take his own two. There are two waiting for him. Marwa is only one for KOHERA. So he should go back and take those two. Plus, probably in the village, he has other relationships that has also resulted in, the children. So he should go back and take them, and take care of them and let off this one. So this is exactly what we're seeing here. And let's see, Angela said, has Con Mom ever recognized the birth of Censo's son? Yeah, she doesn't know. That's what the KOHERA was saying, that nobody, is there any person in Yabohanse that can testify that they have ever seen somebody from the family of Machete Man coming to visit them in Yabohanse? That none. So probably Con Mom only heard, yeah, he had a wife, he has two sons. Probably she's never asked for them. If she had asked for them, he could have been able to unite them with they have siblings, her own children, D and Lady J. But for now, we don't even know whether D is from this CONDAD. Whether D is part of Machete Man's children, we don't know. Probably only Lady J. So there's a lot to to be discussed here. There's a lot. Thumbs up the chats, guys. Thank you. Give the chat a thumbs up. Just if you haven't subscribed, please use this opportunity to subscribe, and let's get the subscription high. Benjamin Hamilton, they had fun. Welcome to the show, Benjamin. First time to see you here. Thank you for joining the show. They had fun with the animals. So yes, it's true. It's possible, because when you sleep with an animal, sometimes you're getting used to animal and all that. Then anything can happen. Gunmo is a is a she or a man. Man, woman, we call it. We don't even know. we don't even know. And Intru said very interesting info in chat today. Yes, very interesting. This is just the latest gist from KOHERA, because somebody provoked him, and he was just laughing about it, and he said, if only that guy know better, he will also want to direct him, let him go to that Nyamaya village. Let's see where this guy Nyamaya, let him go there and they find out and come back to prove him wrong. before, he can continue to make further statements. So the passage finder, thank you very much for joining the show. Thank you. So this is where we are today, and let's see. And the Cavan said to remember what the village people do with animals, especially young boys becoming men. Go back in your memory. Yeah, a lot happened. They play with them. They do almost everything. And at the end of the day, they think it's even normal. They think it's normal because this is their world. They sleep with the animals. They wake up with them, and they think it's normal. So, and life continues like a non. Yeah, life continues. So that's exactly what's happening here. Antoinette, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Morrissey said he got kicked by a donkey and lost his eye. Who did that? By a donkey and lost his eye? Morrissey said he got kicked by a donkey and lost his eye. Is it Marwa? Because we know the guy, he talked about what was that guy's name that he said the guy is no more, he's late now. That, he mocked at the guy, his condition with the leg, and yet his biological father suffered from polio and have a leg condition problem too. Well, sometimes you never know. Maybe, maybe as a child, his mind never went there, or he wasn't even aware, because probably con mom took him away, because if you can consider the time 88, 89, he said they met. And the con dad said Mora was born 1987. So 1987, 97, 2007, 17, 30 years, and now 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24. So that's 36 years or so. So as of that point when he left, probably he was still very small. So he wouldn't know much about his father, apart from what he was told. And if con mom could stop the con dad, the machete man, from visiting his wife or his children, so for her, it was normal to keep Marwa away too from his own father. So it's like they were living in their own world, re-establishing a new family. But even then, con dad never loved Marwa, period. He never loved her. He never loved him. So that's what I see here. So the passage finder, hey, Angela. So, and Cavan said in St. Vincent, people use to get kicked out of villages when people find them sexually abusing animals. Don't think it don't happen in Africa. Of course, it can happen in Africa, because nobody wants to go through that. People don't. In fact, they turn it like a public shame, mockery. If they know that, they can abuse you, kids can abuse you, elders can abuse you, and they just see that, hey, this guy is insane, or this family is insane. They have something to do with animals and all that. So because when you put two small younger kids by then to sleep with the animals in the room, and you sleep there with your wife and your biological two children, they had her own room, the brother had her own, and Marwa and this one and Gunmo slept with the animals in the same room. I think Mora went through hell, but if only he could be wise enough to wake up, take the right decision to save your newborn son. This is a toxic guy. He couldn't have loved you better than his own two biological son behind. And your mother, the con mom, didn't find it normal to unite them or bring even the children to be visiting them, get them to know each other. Nothing like that. So it's a hell of a family here. So Caben said, remember that family is not originally from Yabohanse village. They were kicked out of their ancestral land. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's exactly what's happening. So we see remember con mom cousin who lives in Nairobi never interacted with her and her children, only when she came to the village to use them to grow her channel. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They know what they're doing. They use each other. Only when they're in need of each other. Apart from that, there's nothing there. And Maria Brazil said dysfunctional families since long generations. Yeah, it's been like that. That's a part of their life, and it's difficult to change at this point. It has gone so bad, so down, and we are going to, witness a lot more revelation from Condad. It's going from Mr. KOHERA. Well, because he's about the only one that have the courage now to come out talking, and it's like he's sending direct messages to him that it's time to quit. The job has been done. it makes me laugh. You know, you guys shouldn't. You know, when I laugh, I'm sorry about that, but you know, when you see lots and lots of injustice, then you think, you know, what is this life all about? And the champ is here said there are. The champ said, "Why didn't I get that?" Sure. Okay. No. It's trying to show something about the champ. Ooh, what did I do here? Okay. Okay. Then, okay. Kevin said, this is sociology 101. Critical thinking 101 on YouTube. Critical thinking. How many of us did that course in 101? We are seeing daily activities of a dysfunctional family. Remember, most of us ran from our very own dysfunctional relatives. Yes, sometimes relatives, of course, you not just really running away, but you could also be saying hello once in a while, hi, but that closeness, you try to limit it, you know, reduce it, you know, so that nobody get hurt. But all the same, oh, we're still relatives. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, why not stop by? Okay, don't worry, I will. And that's it, just to keep the flame on. But within us, we know exactly where we're going to. So Angela said, Kevin, true, cause con mom from her father's land and CONDAD from Kisi. How did they meet? Yeah, they met. No, con mom. Yeah, they met while teaching. You know, that's what KOHERA was saying, that there was shortage of teachers by then. And the one minister by then had to recruit loads and loads of young men from the surrounding villages to come and teach. But after that, when the whole system, the whole situation was stabilized, most of them went back, but one person remained, and that was Machete Man. And in that process, that is when he snatched his wife. So that was exactly what happened. And Vimuelo, Vimuelo said, if they get caught doing that in my culture is a taboo. They have to go through a lot to be cleansed, and the animal will not be eaten by anyone. They will slaughter and bury it. That's why Mo is Momo. Yeah, it's possible because Mo doesn't feel anything. He's just like an animal. His brain is like he has a late brain development. The brain development of a man of, is it 30? Because I want to consider that he's almost about the age of Marwa. And if he's older than Marwa, maybe for a year or two, then his brain development looks like that's one of maybe 12-year-old. But some 12-year-old now, we have 12-year-old now that are graduates now, very intelligent kids now that are even in the book of what do you call it, you know, who are really, really intelligent, you know, breaking records. So Gunmo, it's almost something like that. Gunmo is almost something like that. Tina, yes, and everyone is not cut out for parenthood. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. If they get caught doing that in my culture, yeah, I think I've seen that. Did I see something else here? Okay, Vico, I don't interact with my dysfunctional relatives. I value my peace and sanity. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, because sometimes people have to really think before you venture into things. Okay, guys, I might have a very few minutes left. So let's deal on this Christmas list factor. Benjamin Moore acts like a goat. Of course, he lives with he lives with goats. He lives. Yeah, Benjamin Moore acts like a goat because he slept with them. They did everything together. They were sleeping together with animals. Have you ever heard of a thing like that? While their own biological children slept with them, they have their own room. Ah, what a dysfunctional society. What a dysfunctional. So now we're going to talk about the Christmas list, guys.
Right now I stopped at Grill and Jerk. Normally when I'm walking around, I look for the spot that's got a lot of people, because if locals are buying the food, you know the food is going to be good. And here there was quite the lineup. I went with some stewed beef, white rice, and salad. I told them, don't put as much as you normally do because I don't want to eat too much rice. But it is smelling real nice right about now. My first meal of the day is 2 o'clock. Before I jump in, let me tell you, today's game plan is to go to All Boys Town. That's how it's pronounced in English. It's spelt with one word, All Boys Town. It's a, what they say, a notorious neighborhood within the area. It's just balancing. Of course I put some hot sauce. It's like, man, it's perfect. Like melt in your mouth kind of stuff. I've only taken 2 bites. You already got my cosign. Again, Grill and Jerk Bar, Georgetown, 2 thumbs up. So if you want some food, you come in, you want catering, you call them, you want to go to a hotel and have a nap, you got a spot, and if you want an event, venue, all in one. So
birthdays, wedding, baby shower, anything, anything you need, be here to provide your service.
And what's your name?
Zaria.
Zaria, they're gonna come looking for you. The world's gonna come looking for Zaria. Oh, Zaria, thank you very much. My lunch was spectacular. What are you gonna do with all these?
So guys, this is Christmas list. So shout out for the plate of food that he had. So you can see how guys are living. He needed that food just to be able, to give them shout out. Then the food was going to come free. And that's how he goes about all the Black communities everywhere. Because everything that Christmas leads to, it's something, if he doesn't get into, it's just like Marwa. He's a street boy and he knows how to play the game. And most of his subscribers are from the Black community worldwide. And he's going to all the rough neighborhoods. So now he has to take care of his stomach infrastructure with this lady. And for that shout out, he didn't pay. The food was free. And after that, the stomach was full enough to penetrate the Black, what does it call it? What did he call it? Where all the men are. And that is where all the bad guys are. And who are they? They are all people of Black races. So everything Chris does is just like Coco Girl. For views, it's all about the bad side of the Black race. That's where he goes to. He should have been able to go to rich neighborhoods where the Blacks are living very well, where the Blacks are, are entrepreneurs, because he wouldn't say that in the whole island that you don't have Black entrepreneurs that are doing very well. He's always looking for the bad area, and that's where he draws his followers. And our people stupidly will follow him, subscribe to him. I don't know what is really happening in this world. We have been used and used for centuries. And it continues. This is exploitation. Exploitation. You've just finished eating a Black man food, woman food for free, for shout out. Anytime your restaurant, this place will be known all over the world. Anytime any person is here, you can come here. And it's got a free food there. And after that, he moves to the hood where all the Black, the men are living. And that is where he derives his income from. He's sucking from the Black race, eating on top of their back from whatever dirtiness that he tries to portray about them. He makes money from it. Chris knows the tingo, that is it. But said Chris knows the tingo. Yeah, he knows the tingo. He's using us back to back, from Africa to the Caribbean, all the Black settlements all over the world. The bad side of it, that is where he goes to. He doesn't go to the rich part of it, because you also have rich Black people in the Caribbean, in Africa. He doesn't go to those areas, only the poor areas. He's trying to portray us in a bad way. That's what I don't like about it. But when I saw this one today, after eating free from a Black woman too, for the shout out, And now you went after his black brothers that are vulnerable in their hoods. My God, what did we do? Which crime did we commit? Did we kill Jesus? That's what I used to ask people. Angela Caben, I was shocked, and I even told Chris that I was like, it was like he will surpass Senso soon. Of course, of course. Two crooks, two criminals. One slam one now. Then the other one said, "Oh my God, am I just waking up, beating his head?" But it happened. Victoria Turner, the champ is here. Come on. You see what Chris is doing to your brothers everywhere. Everywhere your brother is going to, you see what he's doing to your own brother. He's just pursuing them. He eats from them, suck from them, and after, go to the other side and spit again, and collect it again, and show to the world. And now he portrays the lady here after eating. And he says, everybody's going to see you, everybody's going to come here. That's a shout out now, for just in exchange for that plate of food. And he said, oh, it was the best. And after that, he'll go to another one too and said, oh, your own is the best. And the other one wouldn't know that, oh, he has also said the same about another restaurant of a black woman. He's using the black community, black race, back to back, back to back. This is Christmas list for us. So Angela said, Senso jealous of Chris hitting almost 500,000 so fast. Masterclass low. Yeah, he's going to hit even 600. If it doesn't take time, before the middle of next year, Chris can get to 600, while Mora will stay probably 570, because right now Mora is a 554, I think, or 555, I think. So Chris might hit 600 plus probably by middle of this year. Let's say middle of this year, the way he's going. But most of these followers, they are from our black brothers. That's the thing. And they are from this unfortunate, the vulnerable part. He will go there, maybe bring out a little money and give them. And what do they lose by? Oh, just a click, a subscribe, and that's it. So that's how he's dealing with us. And at the end of it, it's not that he's ever going to say anything about the black race. For him, the black race is just that, oh, they're all stupid. That's exactly what he did with MARWA. I just look at MARWA, came to MARWA, and they just see how MARWA dished Michael Ponte, and thought Michael Ponte was poor, that, oh, I said I have a limousine, so he's following me because of limousine. Okay. Then he calculated his steps, and he knew when to hit him. Now, how is he going to get him to pay the money? Is he going to fly to Canada? No way. Hello, Dr. Cheryl. Cheryl Cotto, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for coming. So when you look at the whole show, it's it's embarrassing, I just watch, using one, and after going back to the other one too, and at the end of the day, when he leaves, you look at his followers, his new subscriber, he said, hell, in Barbados, in this place, this is what I hit. In this one, this is what I hit. This is how many subscribers again. And he said, bye-bye, ciao, and that's it. Then he will even say, stupid people, look at the way they live. But in all these communities, in all these Caribbean countries, there are rich black people too, entrepreneurs too. Why don't they go to visit these people and ask them, how did you start it with the business? Is there any way you can also help the unfortunate ones, your brothers too? He doesn't propose things like that. So that's why their own line of YouTube is different. The approach about YouTube is different from Wodemaya. Wodemaya, try. It's a little bit, it's inclusive in his presentation of his YouTube. Whereas these people, no, they just face one lane. Then Mora face his own, how we can collect from donors. In fact, Mora said, I don't even think he wants to be going too much, traveling too much into all these areas, because for him, it's a waste of time. After all, anywhere I am, if I call on my donors, they send me the money. So why should I be digging into all these small holes, all the villages, for what? So I think that's what we're going to be seeing now about. That's what we're going to be seeing now about Kenge. Kenge has gotten to the top, and it's not going to go back again. He knows the followers, the donatos are there 24/7. Whether he brings out anything, any small thing he brings out is enough. Even if he goes to his village, he showed that his swamp. You go to the river there, he showed the mother bathing in the swamp, in the water there. Donatos will donate. So that's what we see there. And the Kevin said, Vico, have you noticed the Christmas list, the subscription is almost hitting 500? Yeah, I noticed today. I think today he had a 440 something thousand. So that's why I'm saying I believe by middle of this year, the way it's going, by middle of this year, it's going to hit that 500,000. I'm sure it's going to really push hard. It's going to push hard probably before he leaves the Caribbean. Now it's going to go into most of all these hoods because just to give some money, some drinks, and everybody bring out their phone there and start pim, pim, pim. They send to their own group of people, apps, chats like that. And so he's really pushing hard. And I think when he gets to 500, then Kenge will say, hey, what am I still doing here? Kenge is not going anywhere. Even Kenge now has a fan, Marwa fan page, Marwa fan member, I don't know, fan page or fan, he's bringing us some small channels like that about himself. So I believe even with that, you have a 1,000 plus subscriber, 2,000. It's still not making much difference. Wodemaya has things like that too, but Wodemaya's zone is really growing, expanding from Facebook. Wodemaya is everywhere and is really, really concentrating. I think he has a good team managing his pages for him. So things are really working out for him. But for Kenge, by the time Chris hit 500,000, he will wake up from his thumb. That's what I see there. He's going to wake up. So Kevin said Chris channel grew exponentially since his issue with my prime minister in Trinidad. Yes, it grew. It brought a lot of awareness, but initially it wasn't that fast. But it's like later on, probably towards the end of when he went back there, then it showed up a little bit. But he made quite some good friends there too. That probably that really help him too. He made quite a lot of them that really help him. But this last place he is now, well, let's see exactly how it goes, if he can really succeed in doing things. So Angela said, Kevin, I was shocked, and I even told Chris that was like he will surpass Sensor. Yeah, it's going to, sure. For sure, it's going to surpass Sensor. That one is clear. It's going to do that. It's just a matter of time. It's going to, I believe by the end of this year, it's going to happen. Marigold, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Happy Saturday, friends. I pressed like. Yeah. You stopped by at the right time. So Monique, hey, welcome to the house. Thank you, Mambo Jambo. Thank you. And the champ is here. The Commander mobile don't have AC because it has no dashboard. He brought a lemon. The champ is here. You're always so funny. Tell me again. The Commander mobile don't have a AC because it has no dashboard. He brought a lemon. Yeah, let's see. We're going to see how it's going to work out. We're still here. We want to see everything that is really happening. Then we know how to expand on the story. But it's worthwhile talking about. Like today, KOHERA has given us another juice, has added another juice to the gist. So we're enjoying the gist as long as it it goes on. That we believe more is yet to come. This is just the beginning. And the captain said the YouTube algorithm loves back channel. The algorithm brings the T channel to people. Yeah, that's true. Hey, October Rise, welcome to the show. October Rise, welcome to the show. I believe a majority of Mora subscribers are ghosts because the viewerships is less than 10%. In fact, my small boy even told me, Mom, maybe Marwa bought most of his followers. How come he hasn't grown for almost a year? Maybe he bought them. I want to believe so. Because without that, I think it's the same ones that he bought, the same ghost channels that he had that he used in promoting most of the people that went there for shout-outs from when he did that party. He had his party. And after that, immediately they left. And yeah, you have the number, but people are not watching. How come? How come? If you have the number, you have so much subscribers and they're not watching, then something must be wrong. Then it's not an organic subscribers. is a paid subscriber or an organized or the fake accounts of Mora. So I think that speaks a volume. That's exactly what I see there. That's exactly. Kung Fu, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you imagine driving on an 8-hour wildlife safari with Kenge? The skunk and the funk is unreal. Yeah, but who is going to go and drive in a second-hand car of how old? 6 years old or 7-year-old car, and it's a Toyota. It's not even a Land Cruiser. You know, in safaris like that, you need a Land Cruiser, cars that are really strong, still new, and not an abandoned car that they have to renovate. What happens if the car breaks in the middle of the safari where the animals are nearby? They will climb on top of wherever you're sitting when they come in numbers, or they eat the tires. And to go and get a new car, a replacement car, or a mechanic to come and help you guys, man, then something could have gone wrong. So nobody, I think the safari company, the government agencies that are managing this business, they know the difficulties, they know the risk that is involved, that I do not think they will just allow a car like that. Any car that will be put out there obviously would have passed through a lot of control and tests to see that it's good enough to stand whatever will happen. I mean, you don't put people's life in danger because you want to make money out of it. People's life will come first because this is wildlife something, safari, you know. But that's about security. Security is very, very important. Protection is number one. Yeah. So Vico, Kevin said Vico, Bacchanal is pronounced Bacchanal. Yeah, okay, now I got it. Bacchanal, Bacchanal, Bacchanal. It's a Trini Pasio. You should Google it. I will. Bacchanal. Yeah, now I got it. Because I see double C, and you hardly back canal. I see double C because I was thinking it could have been separated, but it's okay. I got the thing going now. Thank you for that correction. Thank you. Papa Cheesy, welcome to my show today. Hey, first time in my show. Thank you very much. Poor Giti River. They won't even take Giti River. Giti River doesn't know anything. How will Giti River be able to survive? How can he survive? You know, Giti River doesn't know nothing. So how could he survive if something happened? Giti River has to be able to speak English. He has to be able to speak other languages, you know, because of the people he has to be, if he has to, you know, ferry them with the car. Giti River has to be well alerted. Giti River doesn't have that. Giti River has only a primary school education. I don't think he has even a junior secondary school education. So he's not adapted for the job. He's not smart enough. That's how I see him. So who will take him? And he needs years of experience before they can allow him to drive into the wildlife with people. No, I will not enter. If I were, anyway, not even me. I'm never going to ever be there to risk my life to say I'm going to look at a lion animal. I can look at it. I can look at them in the, what do you call it? I can Google and look at all of them if I have to. Not that I need to go there to risk my life. For what? Dr. Cheryl said through October Rise, only a very small percentage of his subscription looks at his channel. Given his subscribers are older folks, maybe they passed on. Just saying. Yes, some. Dr. Cheryl, that's true. Some could have passed on. Then you still have the ones that are still there. Then you also still have, you know, maybe the new ones. But even probably the new ones, you would have conscripted to, you know, to subscribe for him. It's just like going on the street. You see him with minors and telling them, you have a phone. This is my YouTube. You have a phone. Let's look at it. Then it's like you put it on, and then he's even the one clicking the subscription button. And things like that with children. Maybe they go home, they play, and the parents said, who is this? Who is this? And the parents will just take the phone, they delete it. It happens. I will do it when I see my son going into a website or something that I don't really trust, I don't like. I said, what is this? And they're speaking English, and these are Spanish children. What is this? And the children will kick it out. So I think he's not really been able to build the subscription base anymore, because most of them are from his fake channels. Then some of them probably paid ones, because if not, how come you stocked in 500,000 to get to the 500 was a little bit difficult, and got to that 500 since last year and up till now. That 500 plus, is it 554,000 now? Is still a heck. It's still a heck to go on. So that's exactly what's happening. Whereas Chris is moving steadily, and I believe by the middle of this year, Chris is going to get there for sure. Surely going to get there. So Papa Chi said, actually, remember, Family Marwa is a very delusional, young, greedy swamp boss. The lions will differently surround that vehicle like a swarm of bees. Marwa's walking on an airline ticket back into Niabo. Yeah, it's working on that. It's also probably working on a ticket for the mother and the father-in-law because he had promised them, or probably they have even bought that one first and now waiting for their own ticket. So they're desperately working on something. And we can see that, something is it's coming. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Right now, look at them. They went to where they're advertising for Pampers just to go and get a Pampers of how much, and they have to fill form. They have to do this just because they want to get Pampers. And what is he doing with his YouTube money? What is Rocio doing with their YouTube money? That just everything that comes free, you must be present there. You have to just present yourself there, and now come and show it, to viewers, and said, oh, maybe we can market it as a brand ambassadors. No, they don't need you. Pampers is worldwide. The name of the company is worldwide. So Marigold, hey, he said Kenge and his establishment can be allowed near minors. Marwa, keep taking pictures of minors. It all comes together. The background checks are global now, not just a Niabo Hanse police state check. Yeah, with Niabo Hanse, they can get, out of it. They can have their way, but outside will be extremely difficult for him. But I hope he remembers that now if he's been able to register and ask for a resident permit with Argentina immigration, that all eyes will be on him, because obviously his name is there in the computer, and anything in Latin America, if they share same immigration information, then it will be known. So that's what he fails to know. But well, let's see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's still early. So Kevin said Maguno and Madman Mo gonna be the clowns for Marwa's safari business. Kevin is like, because at least those ones, he wouldn't need to pay them. And Marwa don't want people that he will pay. So there's no way he's going to go and employ people or take people that he's going to pay. But let's see what this deep sea safari it's all about. If they actually have an agreement on the ground, a contract on the ground to go on with this business. Because all this we are talking, we may not know. Deep Sea has a channel too. He watches both sides. So I think by now, he would have evaluated his agreement with Marwa if it's really worthwhile going into business with him. What will it cost him? What will it gain if he has to bring Marwa into the business? Because he has a running business, a running registered business. So why bring in Marwa? For what? What is Marwa going to do for you extra? You can also use your YouTube channel to advertise your company. You can advertise your company in the net and all that. And the wildlife safari is well known all over the world. People, whoever wants to come, Google and sees what he wants. It doesn't need that it has to be Marwa people. And Marwa people, even when they come, is it going to be free? No, it's not going to be free. It's not going to. So I think Deep Sea, if he's really, really wise, he should wear his contract or what have you with the Marwa, because Marwa is not the type that can ever or will ever succeed in business. It's not cut out for business. No, business people, they don't behave the way he behaves. Though he thinks he's clever, but I don't think he's I don't think he's clever. So Margot said Mora Senso can never pass any background check, not even to ride a bicycle on the park. No, with his condition, with his eye condition, I don't think anybody will even allow that. It's not even safe for him, nor safe for if he were to carry his son or carry his partner. So that he has to take into consideration. So Papa Chizi said by GA Family, BBTV had just put out that so-called lawyers have been charged for fraud. Marwa name is mentioned. Yeah, the lawyer that was there that had this problem with the fraud, because I remember during when NT had his own, or like, was it NT or Jetty? There was one guy that was informing them that, yes, they had this case about the fraud with the lawyer, that the Marwa claim is a relation of the mother, but he was not convicted. So even putting it out there is not even good, because the lawyer can sue you for defamation. Yes, he was charged in the court for fraud with this company, with the car, but he was exonerated. He was never convicted. So that means enough evidence were not found to convict him. So sometimes to, going about this, so somebody was trying to, I think, was it Ntio Jetty, just said, just be guided. This guy was never, yes, there was a case like that, but he was never convicted for that crime, for fraud or something. So we leave that aside, and oh, Kevin. Hello, Calvin. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He have no business background. He loses so much time and money. He's just faking it to make it. Just faking it to make it. Yeah, that's true. He wants a name, and it's content. For me, I believe it's all content. It's all about content and nothing more. I believe it's all about content and nothing more. That's what he's doing. Yeah. And Maria said, do not trust Safari business until you actually see it. That's true. Probably there's nothing like that on ground. It's just content. Probably there's nothing like that. And he said, oh, my manager. And when he said my manager, that means the owner of a Deep Sea Safari. Then he said, oh, why I call him my manager? Because we're going to be working together. How can you call the owner of a business my manager? How can you? How dare you call the owner of a business my manager? I said, oh, I'm calling him that way because we are going to do business together. No, it can never be a manager. The company is in his name. If you were to bring you in as a partner, it's just a little part of it for you to introduce customer or probably advertise the company in your YouTube, and that's it. And then you can discuss terms of what you get. Or okay, for putting in one Safari car, but do they have enough Safari tours, people coming that will warrant an extra car? So all that is what we're going to discover later, whether Deep Sea told him, sometimes I'm shortage of a Safari car, or you can bring in a car, then we can join together. All that we have to take all that into consideration, but it's going to happen very soon. So we'll know everything. Asante sana, Papa Cheese. Okay, we're going to very soon, we're going to be leaving the stage for others to continue. We've had a little good time today, and because not much was here to be discussed, and probably next time. And let's see what Kevin said. Kevin said, you do an amazing job. I'm a big watcher. Thank you, Kevin. Kelvin, not Kevin. Kelvin, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm trying. I'm still new in the show. Angela said, Kevin, that family is something else. Yeah. They are baptized with something. There's something wrong. It's something they are too, what should I say? Their heart is too heavy, too strong. They don't behave like humans. They just go one direction, just what they want. And that's it. They don't think of what others think. What is good for others? How do others feel? They don't think just about themselves and nothing more. Never seen anything like this. And Kevin said, because the information is on the internet from reputable sources. You can Google it. Which information is this, Kevin, if I may ask? Vico, Dr. Charles said that he made a mistake building his audience on older people, mainly women, who most likely are now suffering from Alzheimer's and dementia. I believe that is why his viewerships drop. Yeah, that's true, because those people, they use that. There are people that sometimes are just idle and they don't have anything to do. And now with the YouTube world, and they put it on and they see something, a different something, yeah, and they watch. I want to tell you guys something. Yesterday, I had a friend that I went to see that lives nearby me. I was surprised that they were watching some videos about Africa. So, one white guy, I forgot the name, went there for charity, and they were cooking. This was in about Togo and Ghana. He was going to countries in West Africa, and I said that the pots they're using to cook in the firewood, or what have you got, it's a brand new pot. How come? So I was surprised that this family, it's a white family. They watch. There are people on in pension. They said, yeah, we like it. We like this food. You know, they were cooking something like a stew and a wrap. You know, how our grannies used to use the leaves to wrap like this corn. I don't know, maybe that is ugali. They wrap it and they put it in the pot. They cover some leaves first, then they cover the pan. And the guy was testing all the foods, but the white family here, they like it. They said, this is natural, this is organic. I said, yes, it is like this in Africa. I was surprised because when I got to the house, the TV was on, it was all about them. They were looking at it, they were smiling, they were happy. So most of his viewership, Marwa, they came from people like this, you know. And when they're gone, then probably the ones that he bought too, then the other ones that he uses the fake channels to boost, then the viewership reduced. That's it. That's what he's suffering from. The lawyer, okay, the lawyer information. Okay, the lawyer information. Okay. Well, I don't know, because I know Cherry, Kevin, you know, because one guy was saying no, that they took the guy to court, but he was not found guilty. That's what the person was trying to warn, that yes, it's true, there was a case like that, but it was not conclusive. It didn't. So I don't know, but well, I'll check. But I will check. So we're saying something here. Until next time, Isha Allah Empress, watching from Bermuda. Hey, Bermuda Triangle, Bermuda. Wow, welcome, my lost brother. Thank you, Papa Cheesy. Don't worry, we'll see you again next time. So, guys, we're going to be closing soon. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. My channel name is _space. And also like the video, tell a friend to also subscribe, share, like, and let's keep it tuned and locked perpendicularly, according to the book of Jinto. And and we continue again next time. Lilipad, thank you. Marigold, Kevin, thank you very much. Dr. Cherry Cottle, thank you. The champ is here. I see you. Thank you very much. Papa Cheesy. And Calvin, thank you very much. I see Angela. Thank you very much. Lilipad. Marigold, thank you. Kenge and his establishment can be allowed near minors here. Octoberize, Kung Fu Fanta, Fakere. Thank you very much, Marigold. And I think I've seen everybody here. Untrue, thank you very much. Angela, Vimoelo, Lilipad. Okay, guys. Tina Yabru, thank you very much. Say hello to Elroy Yabru. Thank you very much, guys. And we see you again in the next episode. And meanwhile, I keep you entertained with this.
Intelligent reactors light the way at night, bringing love to shadows, making everything right. One more chance to lift the fragile high. With open hearts we touch the sky. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positively conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. In the community we spread the vibe, with kindness and love on every side. Vulnerable hearts will defend and protect, connecting the dots with respect. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. Our song a beacon in the troubled times, guiding souls with melodies and rhymes. Hand in hand we join the dance, giving everyone a second chance. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Positivity conquers every fear. Together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer positively. Conquers every fear, together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Cheer positively, conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. Unity, we'll see this through. In unity, we'll see this through. Intelligent reactors light the way at night, bringing love to shadows, making everything right. One more chance to lift the fragile high. With open hearts we touch the sky. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer positively. Conquers every fear, together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer positively. Conquers every fear, together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. In the community, we spread the vibe with kindness and love on every side. Vulnerable hearts will defend and protect, connecting the dots with respect. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer positively. Conquers every fear, together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. Our song a beacon in the troubled times, guiding souls with melodies and rhymes. Hand in hand we join the dance, giving everyone a second chance. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer. Cheer positively, conquers every fear. Conquers together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer positively. Conquers every fear, together we'll rise with strength anew. In unity, we'll see this through. We come in peace, bringing hope and cheer.